Hi, welcome to Adventures in Bonsai. A little while ago we took some ficus trees that were very similar in size and shape and development, both bought at the same place, and we decided to do an experiment to plant one in sphagnum moss and to leave the other one planted in the soil that it came in. I did get an interesting comment from one person who said, well, maybe you should replant the one in soil too to make it fair, so they're both getting replanted. I really felt that that was unfair to this plant in soil because it probably would go into shock. I just kind of wanted to let it grow as it was doing and to see how the sphagnum moss did in comparison. Let's go take a look and see what happened originally, which was September 13th. Today is October 1st. It's 18 days later. It's not a month yet, but there's still some results that I think might be interesting even at this point. Let's go take a look at the old stuff. Here's the plant from the sphagnum moss. We're taking a look at it here, looking at the leaves, seeing what's going on. And then in a second or two we'll get to the plant in the soil. And here's the plant in the soil, and we can see how it's doing. It's got some new leaves on it. Looks nice and healthy, and that's how they looked at that time. Now let's go take a look and see what they look like now. I put the plants. I haven't moved them, haven't touched them since. I haven't even watered them pretty much because we've been getting water every day here down here. Heavy rains. So let's go take a close look and see what really happened. This is the plant grown in soil. As you can see, a couple of new leaves have turned darker, and it's got nice leaves, but pretty much the same as what it looked like before. Whereas immediately over here we have the plant in sphagnum moss. And here, which had no new leaves on it when we planted it, is just full of all this nice new growth. The plant is hopping. Definitely seems to be more vigorous than its counterpart. Now, the question is, does this prove anything? Maybe. It just kind of shows that plants in sphagnum moss tend to do pretty well. And maybe if we had done this with 20 or 30 plants, 10 or 15 on each side, it might be a little more scientific. But I think this still gives you a good indication of the power and strength of sphagnum moss. This plant was ripped out of its soil, cleaned off of the roots, put in here, and now it's just doing great. So, there you go. 18 days later, definitely a better plant on this side. Well, that's why I like the sphagnum moss method. And maybe you should too. Have fun with your bonsai.